Galatoma sagantaa irraa akka jiru deemuu qabna eegaa amma nama tokkotu dubbatuu qaba otoo san hin dubbatin dura dhaadannoo goona okay we march for peace. We march for justice. We march for democracy. Dr. Abiy, Maria Xiqqoo. Dr. Abiy, Siwajjira. Dr. Abiy, Siwajjira. Dimlamma, Yaganappa Dragon. What of it? ወደፊት እናስቀጥላለን ዲሞክራሲ ለሁሉም እኩልነት ለሁሉም እኛ ከአቢይ ጋር ነን እኛ ከታከለ ኡማ ጋር ነን ታከለ ኡማ የፍንፍኔ መሪ ነው ታከለ ኡማ የፍንፍኔ መሪ ነው የፍንፍኔ መሪ በመንግስት እንጂ በዱርዬ አይወከልም እኛ ኢትዮጵያኖች ኢትዮጵያን እንገነባታለን ዘረኝነት ይጥፋ እኛ ወንድሞቻችንን አቅፈን ወደፊት እንሄዳለን የዶክተር እንዳልካቸው አምባቸው I'm gonna lead for 1 minute, okay? So follow me. I'm gonna start this in English. Okay. We need justice. We need justice. We need justice. We need justice. We need peace. We need peace. We need peace. We need peace. We need democracy. We need democracy. We need democracy. We need democracy. We need justice. We need justice. We need peace. 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 We need justice. We need justice. We need democracy. We need democracy. We need democracy. We need democracy. We need good governance. We need good governance. I'm gonna read this in Somali for 1 minute. Yeah. وحنو باهنا النبات وحنو باهنا النبات وحنو باهنا عدالة وحنو باهنا هرمر وحنو باهنا ديمقراطية عدالة أبي 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 أبي
We support democracy. We support democracy. We support democracy. We support democracy. Inya. Oromo. Sound. Annisadabim. Inya. Kibir. Yallen. Saunen. Duriyen. Annikatadim. Duriyen. Alamachin. Akafshim. Facebook. Inyan. Wadahala. Abiy. Wadafid. Lihedan. Oromo. Mangis. No. Abiy. I see. Aydalam. Abiy. Abiy. No. Oromo. Sound. You are done. Inya. Bandinat. Namnale. Inya. Hullunim. Innatfale. Inya. Yemmil sadabut. Minim. Agenyu. Wadahala.
Baay'ee galatooma amma ittaansee waldaa hawaasa Oromoo irraa aadde Najaat Hamzaa amma aadde Najaat Hamzaa
OBN illee OBN mic.
Hello Oromo. Hello Oromo, na dhageessanii? Baga wal garre. Waan inni isin dhaamu barbaadu hundi keenya yaada adda addaa qabaachuu dandeenya. Haa ta'u garuu waan ilmaan keenya abaaboo fi akaakileen keenya itti dhumanii asii nu ga'an dhaaba fi maalitti wal qoonnee of duubatti hin deebisnu. Amma booda dhaloonni nuti aanu gabrummaa takka sheenaa nurraa hin dhaalu. Ana saasii isinii qabu warri yaada adda addaa qabdu maqaa community Oromoo kan Minnesotaatiin hootaa wal bira wal dhaggeeffadhaa tokkummaa keessan cimsaa fuuldura wajji deemuuf yaada san ta'uu baannaanis yaada wal dorgomaatii wal dura dabraa haala saniin uummata keenya yaada adda addaa qabaatee wal bira dhaabbachuu akka ittiin danda'u barsiistu jechuudha. Isinii galee? Isinii galee miti? Ani akka Najaat Hamzatti ejjennoo mataa kiyyaatiin qaba. Akka boordii Oromoo communitytti garuu yaadni isin qabdan yaada kiyya jeetiin amanaa isin biraan dhaabbachuuf dhufe jechuudha. Yaada namni tokko qabuu fi ejjennoo nama tokkootii fi kan hawaasaa waan lama jechuudha. Akkasillee ta'e ammoo Oromoon meeqa? Oromoon meeqa? Oromoon meeqa? Oromoon meeqa? Oromoon meeqa? Respect! 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 The Constitution! The Constitution! Respect! Respect! The Constitution! The Constitution! Respect! Respect! The Constitution! The Constitution! Freedom! Freedom! Was not free! Was not free! Freedom! Freedom! Was not free! Was not free! We Oromo people! Oromo people! Love! All nations! And nationalities! That does not mean we're going to give up. What we fought so far to get Oromiyaa taneenyuti. Oromiyaa taneenyuti. Finfinnee taneenyuti. Sireedoo taneenyuti. Hundinuu taneenyuti. Yoo feetan Itoophiyaan taneenyuti.
Aye, qeeroo jidduu dura dhaabbachuun xiqqoo nama dhibaa hedduun isaanii utaaluu barbaadanii kakkoo jijjiirama biyyaa kana fidees qeeroo waan ta'eef jecha nu keessaa qeericha tokkoof press release akka hawaasaalee Itoophiyaa keessatti.
Afacha Kero, Anila Bakero, Amma Keri Chakanafi, Charakanina, Keri Chicken, Obo Tahir, Wako, Dargago, Kero, Bulcha, Kante, Amma Walu Buzukaba, Hajakafadaban, Galatoma.
Jana Kantiba Finnet.
Galatoma.
Jana Mame Balada.
Fulcha, Panigilifatin Prince releasing one by for Panigilifatin Tukusa.
Ibsa Janno.
Ibsa Janno, Madam Tamara Wabasif, Sanama, Santamas, Santukusa.
Go ahead.
We, the Oromo community of Minnesota, in collaboration with Afar, Ogaden Somali, Gambella, and other Ethiopian community, as well as Ethiopian Reconciliation and Democratic Forum, condemn in the strongest term the coup attempt that took place in northern Ethiopia on Saturday, June 22nd, 2019, and resulted in the assassination of Dr. Abacha Makonnen, President of Amara Regional Government, Ethiopia Chief Army Officer Sarah Mukonnen, and other senior government officials. We have watched the chaos unfold from afar, and we are aware of the situation on the ground, as well as the investigation arrest linked to this horrendous assault in this young democracy. We envision and work toward Ethiopia where political differences and ideologies are settled peacefully and where power can be obtained only through the ballot box. Thus, and force attempting to derail this transition ought to be held accountable. It was the ultimate sacrifice of the thousands of people who ushered this current democratic reform. We must never forget thousands of Oromo youth, Keros, Karis, others who had paid the ultimate price to bring this change in Ethiopia. Yes. We honor their memories by creating Ethiopia that reflects and represents everyone justly, and affirm the rule of law is superior to the rule of any human leader, including but not limited to the ruling party of the day. We hope New Ethiopia will continue with the strong federalism to pave a new future for the next generation and generations to come. We understand this is a transitional period, and it is ongoing effort. The transitional period, the reform is not perfect, but it is the only way forward until free and fair election can be held and people exercise their democratic rights to elect their leaders. Thus, we urge the Ethiopian government to address the security concerns and to restore orders to avert deeper crisis. We ask the perpetrators and their greater networks be brought to justice. We extend our deepest condolences to the families, friends, colleagues of those who lost their lives in this senseless violence in the entire country. We are physically far, but we want it to be known our heart is always with the people of Ethiopia. Yes. Therefore, 1, we condemn and denounce this act of terror that claimed the lives of many people as well as those who harbor the same ideologies. 2, we ask that perpetrators and their accomplice as well as their network dismantled by the peace and security of the country at large. 3, we stand with the current Ethiopian government and call on all others to protect the transitional process toward democracy. 4, we urge the current Ethiopian government to avert the crisis before it happened by being vigilant and not ignoring signs of security breach. 5, we urge current Ethiopian government to communicate the transitional platform clearly and all-inclusive manner for all to understand. 6, we call on all political parties to condemn the coup attempt and communicate to their supporters the supporters' power can only be obtained through democratic election, not violence. 7, and our last point, we call on Ethiopian government General Consulate Office in Minnesota to relay this show of support for the democratic reforms and address the pressing security concern to the federal government of Ethiopia. If you have more questions or concerns, please contact the OCM of Minnesota. And I also want to, at the same time, rely my message that on August the 3rd, Little Africa is presenting a parade rally on Snelling Avenue. So please come and show your support with your cultural clothes, with your vision, and let's show our visibility in this country. And thank you. I yield back.
Visibility. Kairo. Kairo na duba jirtu tuni nutu jijjiirama kana fidee xiqqoo dhiichifnaa jetti aansan duran dhaabbatu haa ta'uuti gabarnarri dhufuuf ta'a senatarri dhufuuf ta'a yeroo isaan dhufan haa wal dhageeffannu amma bara dhaadannoo jirtu gara garagaraati achi gabbu'a gamas fiqaadhaa yeroo dhaadannoo jira.
We are not killer. We are not killer. OLF is not killer. Oromo, we are not a killer. Abiy, Ustachinam, Yalabi, I order them. Kullalam Datu, Serbiatam Datu, Nazanan, Salajatu, Annikanatalum, Ya Ertria, Tariq, Yikochanar, Aidagamim, Bazigrailai, Aidagamim, Oromolai, Aidagamim, Bazivinelai, Aidagamim, Federalism now. Federalism. Kalawakachu. Mararan. Ayukut. Federalism. Kalawakachu. Laman. Ayukut. Federalism. Kalawakachu. Abagada. Ayukut. Democracy. Kalawakachu. Abagada. Ayukut. Mawak. Matayak. Jilnet. አይደለም ሞኝነት አይደለም በክረምት ያመጣነውን በሰመራ አታበርሱትም ውጭ አድረን ያመጣነውን በፀሐይ አታበርሱትም ባላደራ ምናምን አይሰራም ሄሮ ገንብቶ ባላደራ ከንቱ ነው ኦሮሞ አይገልም ኦሮሞ is not a killer ኦሮሞ is not a killer we support Abiy we support Abiy we support federalism Abiy is not a killer he's a doctor he's a democracy born mightily naturally he is democratic Abiy is not ISIS Abiy is not terrorist love doesn't define ISIS love doesn't define Abiy ኢትዮጵያ የኛ ነው ከዚህ በኋላ የሚከነጣጠል ኢትዮጵያ የለም ኢትዮጵያን ኬኛ አቱ እንቻለን አቱ ኦፊትካና Abiy kanina meike ulerra fude
Isabote, Chipame, Abiy, Hatumiti, Ambacho, Ndagadalut, Abiyin, Aikalut, Abiy, Ab, Hitapukwan, Abiyin, Xavier, Hitapukwan, Abiyin, Allah, Hitapukwan, Abiyin, Oromo, Hitapukwan.